The All-Star Max Meyer will toe the rubber for the 19th time this season for the Marlins, who have won 13 of their last 17 games, and after dropping the first 2 games in July, they've backed that up with a sweep in Sacramento. There is a look at Max Meyer's numbers this season: 18 starts, 9 wins, 1 loss, and a 2.53 earned run average. 3-2 right there. Strike 3 call, 1 up and 1 down.
Well, against the sweeper, hitters hitting 199. That's going to go down a little bit after that strikeout on that terrific pitch. Freezes Crawford right there.
Filthy stuff. Crawford thinking about it as he takes that long walk back to the dugout.
Now he gets Dominic Canzone, a left-handed bat. 3-2 is cut on and missed. That was a slider. Canzone can't hit it, and Max has a 1-2-3 inning with a couple of punch-outs.
Brian Wu on the mound for the Mariners tonight. 26-year-old right-hander making his 18th start of the season, the 88th of his career. It's also his first career start against the Marlins. As Liam Hicks whacks one into left center, and that's how this one starts tonight.
Liam Hicks can roll out of bed and stroke line drives just like that, as he did coming off the injured list. Since coming off the injured list, he has a 7-game hitting streak. He now has a 17-game hitting streak.
Here is Kyle Stowers.
Swung on and missed. Got him. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Wu gets his first punch out of the night.
So last year's All-Star in Wu facing this year's All-Star Otto Lopez, who's coming off a road trip in which he hit .390. First the pitch. That is lined into left. Another base knock. Welcome home, Otto.
Yes, he's the reigning National League Player of the Week, but this guy's now hitting over 500 in his last 7 games.
Lopez at first, Hicks at second, 1 out. Here's Edwards.
He struck him out. Good changeup from Wu. Edwards, who obviously does not strike out often at all. There is out number 2.
And here comes Griffin Conine. Got a double, a homer, and 5 RBIs and 8 walks over the long road trip.
A 3/4 swing and a miss. Nothing but the gas pedal from Brian Wu. To Griffin Conine, he strands a pair of singles. He strikes out the side.
Game 1 of the series, we talked about what a delicious pitching matchup this is. So far, yeah, it's what we've seen. Great stuff, both guys. 5 strikeouts combined, and the 6 outs recorded so far in this game.
Raleigh takes a called 3rd strike. That was a perfect slider on the inside edge. Meyer has his 3rd punch out already, and there's 1 man gone in the top of the 2nd. Raleigh smashes a ball out to center. That's hanging up for Marcy, though. Jacob drifts in, and he jogs into a nonchalant catch to end a 1-2-3 inning for Meyer. 6 up and 6 down for Max. Owen Casey on the road trip played in 9 of 10 games. And Big Red had himself a big trip at a .950 OPS over the last week and a half.
Casey slugs that in the air deep to right field, way back, and forget about it. Shutout streak gone for the Mariners, and it's the Marlins who strike first. Casey, a bomb, his 12th of the year.
Nice round number, RBI number 50, which keeps him 2nd on the team in that department. Boy, Wu tried to sneak that 4-seamer by him, just wasn't going to do it. And he was another hitter that Clayton talked about when he was talking about all the hitters. How Owen Casey, over the last month or so, things have really come together. He's gotten big hits, driven in some runs. That was a blast.
Good times keep rolling for the Marlins, courtesy of the long ball.
That left his bat at 108, Jack.
That was smoked from Owen Casey.
So Sanoha is at first. He wanted to go. Here's Liam Hicks, who singled the lead off the bottom of the 1st.
That one a ground ball. That's up the gut and through for a base hit. Robles going to come up firing. Sanoha trying to go 1st to 3rd, and the throw is lofted back into 2nd. It's a 2-hit day for Hicks already. Runners at the corners. And that'll bring up Kyle Stowers. First pitch to Kyle. That one ran inside. That bleeds away from Raleigh. And Sanoha takes off for the plate. Throw to the covering Wu is late. And Sanoha comes in on a wild pitch. Brian Wu, an expert marksman in the strike zone. He yanked one, and he makes it 2-0 Marlins.
It looked like he was trying to get inside on Stowers, but he really yanked that one on the inner 3rd of home plate, and the catcher could not get over to at least knock it down. That would be Raleigh, and by the time that ball gets to the backstop, Sanoha comes home with the 2nd run of the inning.
So Hicks pushes to 2nd on the wild pitch. Again, 2-0 Fish.
Well, he gets him. That back foot slider strikes out Stowers. A couple of runs come in for the Marlins. They take the lead after 2.
So far, so good for Max Meyer here in the 3rd. 16 in the 1st, 14 in the 2nd, 8 so far here in the 3rd. And with nobody on and 2 out, here comes Emerson, the shortstop. Bouncing ball to 1st. 9 pitches, 3 outs, and 9 up and 9 down for Meyer, who's perfect through 3.
So 2 away. That brings up Conine.
The 0-1 is hit softly on a line into left, and that's going to get down for a base hit for Griffin Conine, who snaps an 0 for 14 with a 2-out single here in the third. Terrific plate appearance for Owen Casey. 2 aboard with 2 out for Marcy now. That is a soft liner into right field. Big 2-out base hit from Jacob Marcy. Here comes Griffin Conine. He scores. 3-0 Marlins lead.
That is such a huge hit for Jacob Marcy. It's an off-speed pitch, the breaking ball at the bottom of the zone, but he goes down and gets it. Doesn't hit it extremely hard, but he finds a seam on the right side of the infield.
2 of the 3 runs now for the Marlins have come with 2 outs in this ball game.
It'll be J.P. Crawford leading things off against Max Meyer. Well, notably, Meyer has gone 9 up and 9 down here in the front third of this ball game.
Swing and a miss by J.P. Crawford. See you later. Second time tonight, Crawford is struck out. Rosarena grounded out to Lopez in the first.
Swung on, smash to right field. It's a base hit. Mariners had their first hit of the ball game. The All-Star Randy Rosarena coming through with the hit.
Oh, with 2 out, here's Cal Raleigh. 1-2. There he goes. Here's the throw down to second. See you later, Joe Mack.
They catch a Rosarena going. It's the 5th time he's been caught this year, and another caught stealing for Mr. Mack.
Liam already 2 for 2. 2 base hits right back up the middle. He now has a 17-game hitting streak. What a season it's been for Liam.
2-2 to Hicks. That's a liner out towards left center. That'll
split
split them both and go all the way to the wall. Liam is 3 for 3. He's got a double. Oh, he wants a triple. Here comes a throw. Not in time. Hicks was sniffing a triple. He's got a 3-bagger.
And the Marlins lead the world in triples. Xavier and both Otto have 5 apiece. And how about Liam Hicks stretching that double into a triple? I mean, this ball is right into left center field. So once Hicks gets to second base, he makes the decision by himself, Steve and Jack, as to whether he's going to go to third or not. He's not looking at Blake Lally to help him. He did this on his own.
And here is Kyle Stowers, who's looking to redeem himself after he struck out in the first and second. Runner at third. The infield is in. Swing and a drive right field. On a line, sinking fast. Raley makes the catch. Here comes Hicks. He's going to score. Stowers gets robbed, but it amounts to a sac fly, and it's 4-0 Miami.
Really nice base running by Liam Hicks. A lot of runners will go too early at third. They'll think that ball's going to sink. But line drive, fly ball, tag up. That's what you're always told. Line drive, he tags up after the ball's caught and is able to come in and score.
Got a great swing on it. 1-12, but Raley made the sliding grab, and it is a sacrifice fly, and it's 4-0 Marlins here in the 4th.
Cal Raleigh will start things for the Mariners in the 5th. Max Meyer has been very good.
Hit hard and fair into the corner. Extra bases for Cal Raleigh, and that's good to see. He chugs into second base with a leadoff stand-up double.
So the Mariners a chance to strike with a run here, trailing 4-0. Here's Raley. He flew out to center his first time. Swung on a rip to center field. Marcy in. He makes the catch. Here comes Cal. He's taking at third base. The throw is a little wide. Cal slides. He's safe, and the Mariners have their first run. Luke Raley, a sacrifice fly. It's now 4-1 Marlins.
I know it's Cole Young seeing Max Meyer. Cole Young, a young, talented infielder.
Slugged right field into the corner and gone. Cole Young mashes that home run out to right field. It's a 2-run game. Number 10 this year for the Mariners' second baseman.
Well done, Cole Young. He made sure that he was going to be ready for the fastball. He fouled the first pitch off, four-seam fastball. He tried to go back in there with his four-seam fastball, and Young turns it around. And it's just such a great time to get after Meyer right after Luke Raley lifts that ball to center field, and they end up scoring.
And the Mariners inching closer. It's now 4-2 Marlins. Inside, ball 4, a leadoff walk, and the Mariners will bring the tying run to the plate, and JP swung on, line drive, left field, Conine in, goes to a dive, can't make the catch, it's loose, he drops it. Emerson into second base, and the Mariners cooking now, runners at first and second with no outs.
2 walks, sandwiching a single, and it looks like that's it for Meyer. Max Meyer is at 80 pitches exactly. The bases are loaded. There's nobody out, and Clayton McCullough out of the third base dugout was ready to hand the baseball off, and he does now. So taps him on the chest, and we have got a pitching change. So Peterson is going to come on into the game again. Bases loaded, nobody out.
And a bouncer to first. Stowers is coming to the plate, and a pick by Mack. They got him. Oh my gosh.
How about the pick?
The kid is unbelievable, Tommy. The kid is flat out unbelievable. He just saved Kyle Stowers' bacon at first. And a king-size first out here in the 6th inning for Michael Peterson.
I tell you, I'm really surprised.
Well, Stowers thought about going to the bag and tagging the bag, but then he thought better of it and fired the ball home on a one-hopper, perfect strike to Joe Mack, who Joe Mack actually picked. And also Peterson, who was on the mound, he did not break toward first base, so he was not going to help Stowers at first base should Stowers not been able to make that play.
And now the base is still loaded for a dangerous Cal Raleigh, who doubled down the right field line.
Got him! Oh, a fastball at 99. Take a seat, Cal Raleigh. There's 2 away.
Not only does he have the velocity with his height, extension, and length, and all of that put together, the delivery, he just rides that heat up in the zone.
Well, shame on me for suggesting this was about limiting the damage and not finding a way to get out of it, because Peterson is on the verge of doing just that with Josh Naylor at the plate. Bouncing ball up the middle. Edwards has got it, and Peterson gets out of it.
Michael Peterson came on with the bases loaded and nobody out, and no one came in to score.
And here is Calvin Fauché hot, and again, Marlins bullpen trying to stand tall. They've had a lot of work to do here tonight.
Smoked at 97. Remember, it was just days ago he was drilled at 98 on the elbow guard. He's holding his forearm.
And Arozarena going to stay in the game to run here.
So these are the big bats right here. This is danger time for the Marlins again. Raleigh batting
To right field. This ball is off the wall. Crawford is coming around to score. Randy is into third base, and Cal Raleigh drives one off the fence in right field. It's a 1-run game in the 8th inning.
Cal's second double of the night.
What a fantastic battle by Cal Raleigh there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat. He's out in front, but ends up hitting it off the end of the barrel. He's so strong, lifts it off the wall in right field. But just a great piece of hitting. He got to 0-2, and then he just started battling. Fouled off 3 pitches once he had got to 0-2, and then finally finds one, sees it well enough that he can put it in play.
Daniel Moskis is out to chat with Fauché ahead of a matchup with Josh Naylor. But Naylor could very well give Seattle a 5-4 lead here.
First pitch, chop in, and it's in right field. Randy is in, Cal is held, and Naylor is off the bag, trying to make a turn into second base in case there was a throw coming home. And they've called interference on the Marlins.
Tremendous at bat from Cole Young. Draws a walk on 11 pitches.
The bases are loaded for Victor Robles.
Here it comes to Robles. Way outside. Naylor is sprinting home. It's bobbled, and the Mariners take the lead on an 8th inning, 2-out, 2-strike wild pitch. The Mariners lead for the first time tonight. 5-4 in the 8th.
And Robles lines one to center. Marcy's got it, but the Mariners score 3 times. They lead for the first time tonight. We're in the middle of the 8th.
Heriberto Hernandez, a pinch hitter in place of Griffin Conine against Gabe Spire.
Spire hasn't allowed a run over his last 12 appearances.
Fly ball. Left field. Come on, big boy. We're tied in the 8th. Oh, a bomb.
Does he have some pop? Burt with a blast. I mean, his have been no doubters.
It's the 3rd pinch hit home run for Heriberto Hernandez this season. That is one of the longer homers we've seen in this ballpark's history. That ended up onto the concourse behind the bleachers and left.
422 feet, and Big Burt in a pinch hit plate appearance gives us a brand new ball game.
Clayton McCullough continues to push the right buttons with these pinch hitters. My goodness, Heriberto.
Insane. We're knotted at 5 in the bottom of the 8th. We're tied at 5 in the bottom of the 8th. Ruiz is at 3rd, and Mack is at 1st.
So here is Liam Hicks, who's 3 for 4 with 2 singles, a double, and a run scored.
On the ground, Young ranging, cut of the grass, short toss, and Gabe Spire takes care of it. Leadoff home run by Hernandez has tied this game after 8.
Andres Munoz is on to pitch. Seattle's closer has 16 saves this season. He's just trying to send it to the 10th, and it's been a rocky season at times for Munoz, who's appearing in his 36th game. He has a 4.45 ERA.
Xavier Edwards slices this towards Randy in left field. He's got enough room, and he makes the catch. That one was all his. Munoz, a 1-2-3 ninth inning. We are headed to extras in Miami.
Cade Gibson replaces Pete Fairbanks, and the batter is Cal Raleigh. First pitch, bouncer left side. Will they go to third? They will. Awful base running by Wilson. What is he doing with the ball in the play in front of him?
Well, a good pick and throw by Otto Lopez, but yeah, you're absolutely right. That ball's in front of you like that. You can't go to third. Wilson went in to pinch run, and quickly he'll head back to the dugout, maybe not sitting close to Dan Wilson over there.
And now Mitch Garver replaces Luke Raley. Bouncing ball left side. Otto Lopez pulls the trigger. Long throw to first. Inning over. Cade Gibson hangs up at 0 here in the 10th.
Heriberto Hernandez. The only reason this game's still going with his pinch hit game-tying homer in the bottom of the 8th. He will lead things off.
First pitch. Fly ball in the air to right field, sending back Miles Mastroboni fresh into the game. Makes the catch on the warning track. Edwards tags, goes to third. And now the winning run is at third base with one away.
First and third, one out.
Here's Marcy. Laid down a sac bunt last time. Also an RBI single in the third.
Swinging a fly ball right field and deep. Away back. Game over. Marcy, the walk-off hero.
A high arcing fly ball sails to the top of the wall in right. Marcy drives in the winning run, and it's a walk-off for the Fish. The train keeps on rolling. The hottest team in baseball delivers it home, and a guy that needed it most is the hero. Jacob Marcy bombarded by hugs. The walk-off hero for the Marlins here on Tuesday night. They get the win on the walk-off knock from Marcy, a wall banger. 6-5 the final score over the Seattle Mariners.